Have fun though. What's up, TD? Big fan, big fan. Like, I'm sorry you have a bad take and you think Smite is better. I apologize, but like, it's just not, unfortunately. Smite is 10 times worse to play. Or better than Op, though. Or better than Op, that's true.
No one's going to be surprised.
That's not super impressive, though. Dude, how does high-res not even, like... 15 true damage, by the way. True damage, only doing 13 to minions. Like, how is it so incorrect? What's my guy into? Why would you ever TP to that? Like, ever. Oh, I lose 1 HP. Dining outside relay for getting that once a potential. I mean, you mean Smite? Are you talking about Smite? Bro. There's no shot I lose red because this guy ints and then goes to blue buff instead of going to red buff when we have pressure in solo. There's no way. There's actually no shot.
I sure have a lot of full power now.
You're talking about Smite? I mean, I didn't know you were talking about Smite or not. Based on your opinion. Oh, he actually didn't take red, thank God. Means I can still play the game. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. Smite's been on the decline for a while. Sadly. It like sucks because I like the game, like it's a fun game, but it's just like, it's so stale, man. It's so stale.
Be careful. Enemy missing. Be right. Take left lane.
Paragon has chance 2016. I mean, it's a different game. It's not the same Paragon. It was also doing fine. Like, it was doing the same as Smite numbers until they shut it down. They literally only shut it down because, well, one, they had like some major issues where they like switched switch major systems, like the card system, which was like pay to win, and then they had like some other systems that just weren't in the game. You're being busy. I'm playing with tank tops now, so that's too bad. And then Fortnite took off, so they just put the resources into Fortnite instead. Towards the end of Paragon. So it's for beta is criminal. I'm not talking about like I'm talking about original Paragon. Like original Paragon had like the same numbers as Smite at the time. The beta had more numbers than Smite. Like Paragon at the state of the last beta. Yeah, I was talking about original for a second, but like real Paragon, like I don't know, it's like the new one, a lot of potential, especially compared to the last test. I don't know if you played the last test, not like the most recent one, but the second CBT as they were calling it. Like that, the improvement from then was so significant, and if they continue to have improvements like that, like major quality of life improvements, and then just work on like the netcode, the like lag, and the little bit of jank that it has, so much potential for that game. So Prime Press for multiple more fun than Smite. That's because Smite's so limiting. Like you could be creative in Pred or over Prime. You could be creative. You could start different places. You can do different things. You can play differently. You can build differently. You can counter build. Like there are gonna be like optimal builds, but there's always like stuff that you can change. You know what I mean? And like improve your situation. In Smite, it's just like you build the same build every game, no matter what, because all the best items are always gonna be the best items in almost every situation. Unless you're against like 5 physicals or something, and then for some reason you just build 5 like fizz defense items. But like I don't know. OG Paragon. I never got to play OG, so I only know like gameplay, like stuff that I've seen from gameplay. But to make the UI better. Yeah, I mean they could definitely use UI improvements. The thing is, like, Smite has a really good UI because you can like edit things and like move stuff around and all that kind of stuff. Like Smite has a really good like quality of life things, but is so bad like macro wise and like micro wise and all that kind of stuff. Dies for that, right? Surely. That guy should die for it too. Yeah. Okay, Kali Blink. Let's be more casual, probably competitive. I mean, I want to play like Pred before I make any opinions on it, really. You know what I mean? What's up, N, by the way? How are you doing today? Like, until I get my hands on like the new EA, like I don't really want to make a decision on it based off of the last test, right? Because they could make a lot of it. You know, Overpower's made a ton of improvements. I could easily see Pred also making a ton of improvements. You know what I mean? So it goes both ways. So one is to clear winner and it's with player base. I mean, I think they're marketing to different people. One's like way faster and more of an arena game. One is way slower and more of like a League of Legends game, kind of. If that makes sense. One's also in the east, one's in the west, which I think is a big thing. I think it's very easy that both of them could survive. I think a lot of them will go towards the more competitive game as well. I think whatever game is more competitively viable, I think is the game that will succeed. And like has a better competitive esports scene, I would say. Because that's definitely the game I'm going to be playing. Whatever game is more competitively like integrated, I guess. I don't really know what other word to use. They'll merge eventually. I don't know. They're very wildly different. If you've played both, I mean, they're wildly different. Pred makes changes to ADCs at Fire Pit. You'll diff choose Pred. Yeah, I think like both games have problems with ADCs. If they have made like improvements to ADCs, I could definitely see myself playing Pred. But again, like Pred's, I don't think as big because they don't have the Eastern market, nor they have the type of funding that Paragon does. You know, like small map is on Overprime. I think it's the opposite actually. I think Paragon has a bigger map than Pred. I think Pred's map is too small. Dude, the 2-second back time in Smite is fucking criminal. After playing like Paragon, having like a longer back time actually so like impactful with the game. Praying for an auto attack movement penalty. Yeah, that's like, dude, that was a huge problem for me. They had like a 10% movement penalty in the last test, and it was like really minimal. Like you couldn't even notice it. Same with Overprime. Overprime also has a super low auto attack penalty. They need to increase that for both like tanks and like squishies. What's up, Dibs? Good morning. How are you doing today? The auto attack penalty was a huge issue for me. They're just getting run down is so like lame. For sprinting and long back times. Yeah, bro, I wish I could be playing Paragon, I'm not even gonna lie. This fight is so boring after playing that game. The amount of times I've randomly like popped beads in the middle of a fight because I was like, let me pop my sprint, and my sprint key is on my beads key, or not my beads, my Aegis key.
No one's going to be surprising me in my nest.
Criminal.
Be right back.
Let's just say it's a lot. Doesn't seem like Paragon. It's not because the servers are down until the 8th. How do you notice in Paragon? Noticed what? There he goes, 50 minutes unless she's rendered. I kind of disagree. Are you talking about old Paragon had a huge map? Sorry. He's talking about OG had a huge map. Do you walk the same speed backwards, Paragon? You do. I think that's also kind of like an issue. But I feel like that's less of an issue than an auto attack penalty. Like omnidirectional movement speed backwards is a little lame because it means you can backpedal people, but at the same time, like it wouldn't be a problem if you had an auto attack penalty at the same, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, 8th of what? December. It's like 2 weeks. And Pred comes out on the 1st, so yeah, you can play Pred on the 1st in the meantime.
Oops.
Why did he int? Like, why walk in there? think console is January, February. I don't think they've announced anything about console. Credit said console soon, like in their last like announcement trailer or whatever, but they never said like a specific date or something. Overprime hasn't said anything about console. Backpedal is much needed in for ADCs. I mean, if you had an auto attack penalty, it's the same. It's the same concept because they can't like backpedal box you if they're getting like an auto attack penalty, right? So it's I think they accomplished the same goal. Well, I think an auto attack penalty makes it so you can't get ran down when they're chasing you, which I think it like solves two purposes in the sense of one, if that makes sense. I think if there's no backpedal, like skills are already pretty easy to hit in Paragon. I think if you add no backpedal penalty, or if you add a backpedal penalty, it becomes a lot harder to juke. Unless it's maybe like backpedal penalty only if you're not in sprint mode, but if you're in sprint mode, there's no backpedal penalty. Maybe that would be fine. That was something the wrong time to play him. Just think this so much more than he does. I'd say it's kind of the opposite, honestly. I feel like you do way more than it feels like you do. I want the wave. Mainly because I can't be asked away from I want to be up. That's the only reason. That's efficiency right there. This is what peak performance looks like. Oh, he's so lucky I was at a range. He's so lucky. Did my team int trying to chase him? Bro. Does reach out for feedback. They have not. But I'm sure they were like watching streams and all that kind of stuff in general. Not necessarily my stream, but just like in general feedback. And they have a Discord, all that kind of stuff. I'm sure they're just gathering information. I don't know how helpful my feedback would even be, to be honest. Said camp still on cooldown. I know it's 15 minutes in the game, dude. There's 15 minutes in the game. Yo, camp him. Yo, camp this guy, bro. It's 15 minutes. Like what? Walk back that way, I'm ulting him. This guy straight up just blink so vaulted and missed. Oh my god, I dashed into it. Oh my god, he caught my dash, I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead to the Capri. Oh, he's not leveling his 2. Let's go. We're out. He's not leveling the 2. Why would you not level Capri 2? That's why I always level Capri 2 right there, man. I kept if I lived.
Attack fire giant.
This really is what peak performance looks like. Bro, he didn't hold it long enough. And then I choked. No, we just do this. Definitely don't do big fire giant. Let's not troll the game away here, boys.
Your left tower is under attack.
Hey man, let's be nice. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. 20 at 20. I feel like I've been farming really well these last few games. Better than normal, at least.
Be careful, right? Enemy missing.
You might get, like, ganked. He's about to get, like, Cupid ulted and die. Or is he just a gamer, dude? Is he gaming? Is he gaming? And he got Blink sub ulted instead. Okay. Not unexpected. I do have starter item now.
On my way. Attack! Attack!
Bro, get in there. Why is he looking for the steal? Why not just drop all early? Why do people always do that? Just drop all early. Someone else is here because he didn't solo that. Are we coin gamers? Because I didn't go coin early game. So I do a divine. And I'm pretty sure like later in the game, Obchart is still better. Like if you're gonna build it later, I think Obchart is still better later. I'm also playing Thoth, so like double flat pin kind of slaps. Just buy it with late and wipe them. True, true. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? Obchart's still like really good. Coin is like competitive now though. It was just like Obchart always, but like Coin is like actually pretty good now too. So you can kind of go either. See if crit. He's triple crit. I mean, we can just commit to it, honestly, I'm pretty sure. Our burn is really high. I was waiting for the Kali to go in. I don't want to wait too long for the waves, so I'm just gonna clear it. They could probably go Phoenix. Just have the Odin tank with shield, man. Should be at Phoenix. I'd rather keep going, honestly.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Yeah. He gets that.
They think they can stop you? Ha! No chance.
It's a fucking laser beam. Zap. Completed. I don't think we keep going. That's not troll. Dying is actually really bad. The Kali can get like full build. Oh my god, Kali's so fucking cringe, man. Incredible skill from the mid laner. Such a cringe fucking character, man. I miss my one though. I can't really complain. I miss my one. So fucking cringe though. So fucking cringe. I can't complain though. I miss my one. Kali being cringe, never. True, dude. True. I threw us all of Istra shotgun autos. Does it actually? I actually didn't know that. Hard character. Yeah, press 4. Become immune. Fatalis. Really fun character, man. Actually, doesn't even have Fatalis, but still. Cringe as fuck, dude. I hate Kali, dude. Right up there with the Morrigan on like my most hated characters in the game. Right up there with Susano. Who else is like super fucking annoying? Achilles, right up there with Achilles. I hate all of those characters. What's up, Promise? Well, be gone, Thoth. Look, I get a pass on Thoth because I play Thoth before he's like good. Like I've been playing Thoth for years. You know what I mean? I played like I'm the original Thoth, man. I don't like Susan. No, Susan's Mickey Mouse. So you can literally give it to any random potato, and they can press 2 auto attack and do an ult, and you die. It's cringe as fuck. It's super cringe. Mickey Mouse jungler. He's like the Thoth of jungle. That's a huge T-wall. Huge Wang ult. Just get my ult off someday either way. Alright, team. We cannot just like in like that without bots, but we're chilling, we're chilling. This guy goes crazy. This guy gets a penta, 100%. I believe in you, tank top. This is why you're on the squad. This is why you're on the squad, baby! This is why you're on the squad! Quad, get the penta! I'm telling you, he gets a penta here. Oh, don't run away, you coward. Clay City, get in there. Don't be a coward. Give this man his penta. Oh, don't Goomba stomp him. That would be so disrespectful. And then he got it stolen!
I love a challenge.
That's so funny, dude. I'll go over all the characters that are like Mickey Mouse though in a second. Hold on. That's so funny, dude. Deserved, honestly deserved.